Hi family, Eve here. So family, this video I'm about to create is third part, image of the beast. Um I'm sorry, mark of the beast. So family, before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So family, hopefully I can get the rest of this thing about the mark of the beast in this video right here. Cause I know they y'all like anticipate like this lady, what's going on with her? But yes, I want to get the rest of it in. So family, let's get started. So family, in the last two videos I did, I was showing you what is the mark of the beast, who received the mark, and I showed you how men in the Bible received the mark of the beast. They were men that became nations, and those nations used that mark to do evil in the earth. Because like I said, the mark of the beast is just a mark to do evil, and it's to serve the beast. And like I told you, Satan had so many names: beast, dragon, serpent, evil one. It was just so many names. But however, those men who received those marks were the ones that he chose to do his evil and for them to operate in evil. And like I said, the mark of the beast has existed from the beginning, and through it existed through those men. They received it, and they have done evil not just in the beginning, but throughout time and even until now. And so I told you symbolically the beast represents evil, original sin, and or negative aspects of human nature. These are their ways. Human nature is just your natural way. Original sin is the sin that came from our forefathers when they transgressed and ate of the fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil when the Most High asked them not to. They the ones brought about the evil and sin in the earth in the first place. He told them that it would bring about death, but they still ate it. And it was his will for them to eat. That's how things had to go forth. Um, and I also said when evil is done in the earth or evil is done, it's usually done to the righteous or is done to the righteous or righteous one, a person that's considered righteous or just righteousness. You know, so um, let's go ahead back to where I left off at in the last one, and that was Revelations 13:1, where I was breaking down the mark, how how the beast went about doing his evil in the earth through those men. And it says, and I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 horns and what it says, 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. And they worshiped the dragon. This is 4. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war against him? So with that being said, let's go ahead and let me break that down. So he said, when I saw a beast coming out of the sea, I always say sea means trade, merchants, trade. He had 10 horns and 7 heads with 10 crowns. The 10 horns was Rome. That was Rome. The 7 heads were the 7 continents like Europe, Asia, Africa, Antarctica, Arctica. You know, that's who the 7 heads were. And with the 10 crowns, the 10 crowns were the crowns to go on those 10 horns. Like I said, Rome is the 10 horns, and the 10 crowns was placed on Rome because they gave themselves power. They made themselves kings. That's why they said the 10 crowns. Now, let me tell you something about the 10 crowns or the king, them making themselves king. Like I said, Esau is Rome. In Rome, the highest hierarchy that one can have in England or in Rome, like Queen Elizabeth, they were not supposed to have kings. All they were supposed to have was dukes and duchess, because that's the highest it goes with Esau people. The British can only, the highest hierarchy is a duke. So like I said, they made themselves king to give themselves power over all the nations of people. And so it says, and each head had a blasphemous name. They blaspheme. Blasphemy means they made us believe that the Most High, who's the Creator, had no power. They had all the power. And the beast I saw resembled a leopard, but had feet like those of a bear, and a mouth like that of a lion. The dragon gave the beast his power and his horn, and his throne and great authority. So the leopard is Egypt. The bear is Medes and Persia, which is Iraq and Iran. And from my understanding, Mede and Persia changed their names, I think in the 70s, and gave themselves Iraq and Iran. And the leopard, I said it was Egypt. The lion is Babylon. Egypt and Babylon pretty much is the same. But like I said, with Medes and Persia, when they changed their name to Iraq and Iran, all that name changing was to throw everybody off, throw us off as far as knowing the times we were in and how they had deceived. So throughout the Bible, all the names of the countries and places in the Bible changed. They changed them to keep the children of Israel confused and keep us into submission to them, and them having power and control over us. And a lot of things, if we didn't know, we was going to stay lost. We were going to continue to be a dead and a lost people. So, okay. And it says, the dragon gave the beast his power and his throne and great authority. Okay, so the dragon, as we know, is Satan. The beast, I'm going to break down who the beast is. Okay, so during the end times, the times we're in now, it's quite clear that people are trying to find out who to worship. Like, even throughout time, they've been worshiping things that they don't even know that they've been worshiping. Like, it's crazy, but it's a crisis right now over who to worship, because they just feel like they don't know the Creator, they don't know the Most High, so they just worshiping all kind of stuff. But they, from the beginning of time, they've been worshiping this system, this beast. They've been worshiping this beast. And it's apart from giving authority to the sea beast, the dragon does nothing in Revelation 13. All the work is done by the sea beast, the earth beast, and an image of the beast. So the people worship the beast directly, but the dragon only indirectly. So let me break down who all these beasts are. First, the earth beast is our governmental system. The sea beast is the beast, the beast of trade, trading by ships. And the image of the beast is the social security card, the birth certificate, the social security card, and the driver's license. That's the image of the beast, because those are images they made us use to serve them. See, like I said, trade, the government and trading was how this whole system worked commercially through trade, money, doing, like, so we had to have our birth certificate, driver's license, and social security card in order to have a job. They used the birth certificate to make us into corporations, so that we can serve, to make us serve up under them. And like I said, we just been serving a whole system. But you remember in the scripture when Christ said, you can't serve two masters. You can't serve two masters. He said you can't serve God and mammon. God, the creator, mammon, which is the world, money. You can't serve them both, because either you're going to love one and hate the other, or you're going to hold to one and despise the other. So he told you right then and there that you can't You can't serve two masters, but they have made us serve this system. They have made us serve mammon. They have made us serve the world through this system, through the sea beast, the earth beast, and the image of the beast. We have served the beast. We have served, see, it said we serve the beast directly, but the dragon only indirectly. So we serve Satan, we serve this system, which is the beast, and the dragon, which is the devil. So we serve the devil and did evil and have done evil through this whole beast system, this system. Yep. It's crazy because you never think about trade. You never think about being traded. You never think about the work that you do. You never think about all of that is serving the devil or serving Satan or serving the serpent or serving the dragon or you serving him through all of that, because these devices is his. Now let me show you how you served him through those devices. It says, Revelations 13:18 says, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. That's 666. Now, when you go in the on the computer, telephone, everything, when you pulling up all of these, when you want to go to something on the computer, the phone and stuff, that www, that's 666. That's how they through the system made us serve them, even through that number, using all these devices. These devices were set up by the world. Telephone, we didn't have telephone in the beginning. Computers, TV, radio, all of this stuff like that, all of these electronic devices and all of this stuff like this is Satan stuff. This stuff belongs to the beast, and he used it to make us serve him. Our children are serving him through this stuff. Our children got it bad because they can't do nothing without the computer. They don't even know nothing without the computer. And that's what the scriptures say, don't allow your children to go through the fire of Molech. Molech is the serpent. Molech is the devil. And our children, because we don't make them read the Bible, we don't teach them nothing concerning the Most High, our children have been serving Satan. Ain't none of these folks making their children read the Bible and learn of the Most High. So their children is serving the beast. And he told us, he said, do not allow your children to go through the fire of Molech. We allowing our children to go through the fire of Molech just by using all this crap. And then this is another way we serve the beast through, like I did another video where I did the name and the number of the beast. Okay, so when we got soccer players, basketball players, football players, all of them have on jerseys, what they call jerseys. And on these jerseys, they got a number at the bottom and a name at the top. That name that's up there is your name, the name given to you that's on your birth certificate. And then I say the birth certificate is the image of the beast. So that name is the name given to you on the birth certificate. And that number is the number they use for you to serve. Like basketball players, football players, they get traded. They make money in this system. So all of that is a part of the beast. It's a beast system. And that name back there, like I said, that's the name on your birth certificate. That's the image. And the number on the jersey is the number, the name and the number of the beast. You see? See, we serving and we serving the beast, and you can't tell people that they ain't serving them, but we are, and we have for 400 years. But see, it's time out. It's time out because Christ is back, and he said when we've been serving him from the time of Adam. I read that to you from the time of Adam. Let me read that to you again. It was from the time of Adam. It said, the definition of the beast in the Bible represents the kingdom that will bear rule over the world from Adam until the second coming of Christ. See, that's why I'm able to tell you this, is because the Most High gave me this to tell it to you. Because Christ, his second coming is now. He's already here and he's judging in the earth. He said from Adam to the second coming of Christ. We served him. We served this beast. These kingdoms, we have served them from the time of Adam to now. See, I'm able to show you now because Christ is back and he's made it known to me to teach it to you. So family, let me read something else to you in Revelation 13, and I'm going to close this out. So it says, where I left off at was 4. And it said, and there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. That's 420 years. 400 years. Didn't I say the children of Israel been serving the beast? We've been under servitude for 400 years. That's 400. And he has had power. That's telling you this, the beast has had power over us for 400 and what did it say? 42. What did it say? 4 and 2 months, which is 420 years. Says great things. In 40 and 2 months. That's 420 years. 6 says, and he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. See, you know, Satan was once in heaven. The devil was once. He was an angel. See, so he blaspheming God because he wanted his power. That's why he was cast from heaven. So that's why it meant so much for him to do evil to ones God chose, because he was once chosen, but he was cast down because of his evil. So it was his goal to try to prevail in the earth, and he wanted to show God that he can make people do evil, that the children of Israel and man is not as righteous as he, God, like there are some wicked people. So yeah, and they will serve under him, and he got some to serve under him, but God only gave them to him anyway. So 7 saying, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. 8 says, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life, the life of Lamb, slain from the foundation of the earth, of the world. See, those are the ones I said he was able to overtake, the ones he was able to fall into his evil. Like I said, God only gave them to him because guess what? They wasn't written in the book of the Lamb book of the book of life of the Lamb. So they wasn't gonna be righteous in the first place. So they was gonna fall to him anyway. So they was gonna be evil anyway. So he just got his own. And that's what it says in John 8 and 44. And I'm gonna read it to you. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience of the faith of the saints. God is just telling you that these people are evil, and they were evil from the foundation of the world, meaning they were evil from the beginning. And they just served their father, who was their father from the beginning, the God of evil. Like he said to Adam and Eve, y'all will begin to know good and y'all will become gods. He was speaking of himself, the God of evil, and the Most High, the God of good, the God of righteous. So when he told them that, he was telling them that, it was intended for these people to do this evil from the very beginning. And this is what it says about those people, those men that received the mark, that became those nations, that ruled those kingdoms all of these years. And here's what it says about them. John 8 and 44 said, ye are of your father, the devil. The lust of your father you will do. He is a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. See, he telling you right there who Satan is. He said he was a murderer from the beginning. That's Cain. Cain was a murderer from the beginning. And he said, and the lust of him you would do. See, he fell into that, and God told Cain that sin knocketh at the door. He was telling him that Satan is right there to cause you to fail. He told him that. He said, when you get wroth and you get angry and you sit up here, Satan is sitting right there to convince you to do evil. And that's what you did. You slayed your brother. And he said he was a murderer from the beginning. Cain, and he abode not in the truth. None of these jokers abode in the truth, because all of these years they have deceived the world as far as who the children of Israel are, and have not given the truth about who these people are, and then kept them in slavery and captivity to keep everybody from knowing, or for anybody finding out who they are and knowing that they were God's chosen children, and how they failed because of their disobedience. They never, that's not, they, it says they abode not in the truth, didn't know no truth. And it says because there is no truth in them. When he speaketh a lie, he speak of his own. When the devil speak a lie, he's speaking of his own children, these kingdoms, these people, because they are liars. They lied all these years, and all this time, from all these generations, they lied. They held the people in captivity because they hated them. They hated them. And what's the last part? And for he is a liar and the father of it. So there you have it. So family, now you know the mark of the beast. You know it's not a chip that the government gonna put in your body to make you do whatever, buy, sell, trade. It's already been going on. Buying, selling, and trading been going on for centuries, generations. And it was a mark that had happened long time ago, from the very beginning. It was already set up that the children of Israel will fall because of this. So family, with that being said, I thank you all for visiting this video. And I'm about to do another one to show you the people how they conspired together, came together to destroy the children of Israel, so that their name would no longer be in remembrance. So family, again, with that being said, I thank you for visiting my video, and I'll see you on the next one.